Season 3 of Foundation is now streaming on Apple TV Plus. We got a chance to speak to its cast. This is our conversation with Lou Llobell. I'm so glad you guys are back. I think we spoke for season 1, we spoke for season 2, but it's been years.
It's been literally 2 years since I was last sat in this chair. So I'm very happy to be here, and I'm very happy it's coming out.
I'm so happy it's coming out. I've seen all of the episodes, I think. I think they're withholding one episode from
Good. You need to wait for that one. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah. But when we spoke all the way back in season 1, you told me about your father being a huge Foundation fan. We spoke about him again when I interviewed you for season 2.
We've got to speak to him again.
Yes, in season 3, has he seen it, and did he have thoughts? Did he have advice? What does the ultimate Foundation fan have to say about season 3?
He has not seen anything. I didn't want to give him any spoilers because I didn't want to ruin it for him. I wanted him to watch it. And so I've kind of told him a few things, but because it's so intricate and there's so many twists and turns and so many like hidden secrets that kind of come to light this season, I didn't want to ruin that for him. I wanted him to have that experience. But he's very excited. He loved the trailer, and he's very excited to see the show. And I think he thinks it looks amazing so far.
Well, as a lifelong Asimov and Foundation fan myself, I love when stuff like this happens, because I think when you're a fan of something, you kind of want more of it. And you guys are doing such a phenomenal job in giving me more of it that I'm very excited.
Yes.
But as an actor, I've always been curious what it's like working on a show that's operating on this cosmic, philosophical scale. What is that like for you? Is it overwhelming, or do you just go, you know what, I'm going to focus on what's on the page?
I mean, I think a combination of both. It's funny because when I'm doing it, I focus on the page. And then in hindsight, when I watch it as a bigger piece of work and as the whole picture and seeing every scene and how it's come together, that's when I can really like reflect on everything else and all the philosophical ideas and the reflection of what it looks like, in parallel to the world we're living in now. So it's fun because I get the best of both.
I was just speaking to Terry and Cashin, and you mentioned the parallels to the world we're living in now. And I was just saying how Foundation Season 3 especially feels both Shakespearean and prescient and absolutely terrifying to watch with everything that's going on around us. When you're reading that on the page, is it important to channel that awareness of what is happening in the world, or do you feel like you need to disconnect from it?
I think it's the latter. I disconnect from it. I think it would be too heartbreaking to channel it continuously in that moment. And I think inevitably, because of the way it's written, because of the themes that we're talking about on the show, it's inevitably going to be in parallel. You're inevitably going to reflect on that. I don't think you can escape it because it's around us and it's so ever apparent. Yeah, I mean, if you do it intentionally or not, channeling it is kind of comes with the with the job, I think.
It helps that you're living in the world.
I mean, yeah.
Tell me this. I wanted to ask you about your delivery, because I think voiceover is a very difficult thing to do and to pull off, and you do it brilliantly because there is exposition, and I think exposition is absolutely necessary for this show, because I find myself rewinding and watching things again. And can you talk to me about doing that voiceover and not making it feel like a slog or like exposition?
Yeah, I think it's the advice I got from David when I started doing it in season 1 was think a bit of like telling a story to a child, a storytelling. You're telling this, you're narrating a story, and giving that information without it being, bullet points or, dull and boring, but also not overdoing it, because it's, to Gail, it's what's happened. It's fact, it's history. It's like a history lesson. So that's kind of what I try and channel.
That's brilliant. I'm sorry, I wasn't, that the idea of doing voiceover as if you're telling a story to a child is absolute genius.
Yeah. So David, thanks David for that one.
I'm all out of time. But congratulations, and it's been an absolute pleasure seeing you again. And hopefully there will be more of these, so I can speak to you some more. So
Well,
thank you.
let's manifest.
Was this part of your plan?
Season 3 of Foundation is now streaming on Apple TV Plus. Let us know what you think of the show. Sound off in the comments, and thank you so much for watching.